We'll talk. We'll talk just regular. We'll talk about other stuff too. I like talking nature with you. You have a very old school Indian vibe, tribal thing going on, connection with nature, and I like that. People who respect nature, they always I can deal with that. But also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. So every time East Rose Podcast put up something, you ain't got to go searching. You know what I mean? We ain't like Bigfoot. We right there. Listen, yeah. We're not. We right there. I want to come in your house. You know what I mean?
In 2011, while camping in Florida, having a background in video editing and tired of all the fake shows on TV, I decided to make my own series. This series is meant to show our true and real expeditions searching for Bigfoot, but more importantly, to entice friends and families off the couch to explore what this amazing world has to offer. My name is Mike Familant, and this is my camera is set up. I don't know if you can't even see down there, but that down there is the road, and our campsite is right in that general vicinity. So we came up significant. We're probably 75-100 feet vertically above camp. And the camera is looking over to kind of that, and we put it here for the simple reason this is a good vantage point up here, and if I was a Bigfoot I would get about this close to camp and then start throwing rocks if I didn't want anybody there. So hopefully that'll we'll get something out of it, but
you know something?
Yeah.
Really haven't done much. We travel a lot to go squatching, but we haven't done much in West Virginia for probably...
Last year we actually did a small private expedition.
Yeah, we did do that.
We got a howl. Within the last several years, there's been a Class A sighting. Casts were made of tracks. I've talked to people who wanted to tell me their story but didn't want to file a report, actually, that had quite a bit of activity going on. They were actually playing their fiddle one night at a campground, and a Squatch came up outside the campground and screamed at him.
Oh.
And he freaked out. It was pretty scary, and he didn't want that to ever happen to him again. But he's still interested.
Now, did these all happen in this kind of area, or?
This was near Elkins, West Virginia.
And we drove, I believe we drove through there today.
Drove through that area. Some of the tracks came from Glady.
And I think we drove through that too.
In that area.
Okay. And the tracks, I believe we're meeting up with your witness,
Daniel Smith.
Daniel, at some point this trip, so that's going to be cool. And those are the tracks that you're referencing?
Yes.
Okay.
One cast that he has, Cliff Barrickman really would like to have a copy of. It's a 19.5-inch cast that shows the mid-tarsal break. A deer actually stepped into the cast, or the footprint, and that's in the cast as well. You can see where the foot formed over a stick that was laying there, so you know that it was, a flexible foot, just not like a hard cutout, somebody trying to hoax. And it was off trail.
Okay.
So he just happened to cross this. It was a really good find. He goes off trail quite a bit.
And I was looking at them when we had that expedition near Elkins a year or two ago, and he had all the casts with him. And I was looking at one and actually found a hair sticking out of the cast. So he didn't even know it was there.
Wow.
But I think there was hair in two of them, wasn't it?
There was dermal ridges on one of those as well that you saw.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Good cast.
Really
decent
good
stuff.
cast.
He definitely had some good activity over
That's
in
cool.
that area.
Yeah. And I think we did drive by his house on the way here, and that's a stone's throw away. That's not far either. So I'm excited to meet up with him. Has there been anything? What would be like the most famous encounter from the Monongahela National Forest that you can remember? Has there been anything that stands out?
I haven't squatched much in this national forest. I'm from Virginia, so most of my squatching in West Virginia has been up near Blackwater Falls, up near Davis, West Virginia, and we had a lot of good activity up there. I actually had a couple of wood knocks very near me on an expedition up there.
Cool.
And saw eye glow one night there, a bluish green eye glow.
Blue, isn't that the thing in my presentation? That's one of the things I saw in Florida. The second time I went out and actually had activity, it was the light blue. It was like sky blue eye.
We've both seen it.
And it's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, you can't explain it.
No. No.
Most of the stories you hear, like, well, I saw red,
Red.
red eye shine, but
Yep.
yeah, where's the blue? And
Yeah.
sometimes it's a whitish light.
Yeah.
Where's that coming?
Exactly.
That's really
That's
strange.
That's cool.
There's two different things that they can do. One is internally illuminating their eyes to where it's just a faint glow. So we refer to that as eye glow. But they can also intensify that light and actually cast it almost like a bright flashlight. Very rare. I've witnessed that 3 times. I've witnessed eye glow about a dozen times. I've seen yellow, bluish green, red, and white. But the eye shine, where it was actually being emitted, every time I've seen that was white. I've never seen any other color but white. So that, Greg and I actually witnessed that together once.
In Kentucky, it was like somebody was standing at this campsite looking at a table. You could see it move back and forth like this. I'm just going to do a barred owl call. It's pretty quiet out here, nothing stirring. They're just tiny, just little.
Can you show it again?
Screech.
Can you show again how big they are?
It's a little screech owl. They're small. They're just really small. They make that noise.
Okay.
It's really freaky if you've never heard one before and you're out in the woods in the dark.
Are you kind of out in the country, so to speak?
I am, yeah. We live close to town, but kind of up on the mountain side there, just above town.
Okay.
Well, we could walk a little further up around this turn. Maybe we'll do a whoop and a knock.
Sounds good. I actually left my baseball bat in the car.
I've got a good knock in my car.
Oh, cool.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Woo!
It's if you can start out a little bit lower
Okay.
and go whoop, and kind of get that puh at the end of it.
Okay.
Devin taught me that. He's like, sounds more like a squatch.
Like whoop.
Yeah.
Kind of more like that,
Yeah.
or at least
start out.
closer to that, anyway.
I'll tell you what. I'll do one, and I'll do 3 rapid knocks.
Okay.
Charlie Raymond has really good success with like a whoop and pat pat pat.
Okay.
Let's try that. Whoop!
I'm dealing with it. I don't even know what I'm grabbing. It's some kind of, is that my grabbing your microphone? I might be grabbing your microphone. Sorry about that.
Alrighty, hello. It is day 2 from Monongahela National Forest, and we are driving into town where there's a little bit of cell phone service and to get some gas and stuff like that. It was a cold night last night. It was extremely cold. Mike was cocooned up in his car. It was chilly. It probably got down to about, I'd say, the high 20s. We weren't really expecting that, but we made the best of the situation, and we're alive and didn't freeze to death. So we're trying to figure out what to do today and tonight, and once we figure that out, I'm excited to show you what we got going on. Hey everybody, welcome to West Virginia. We are at Spruce Knob, which is West Virginia's highest point at 4,863 feet. We decided to come up here to survey the area and really just to take in the views. It's a beautiful day here. Like I said, this is West Virginia's highest point. We are here because we are in the Monongahela National Forest. We are here because of recent activity, just as a couple days ago, and we're going to meet that witness tomorrow. So we're going to take you down to base camp, which is significantly at a lower altitude than this, and we'll see you from base camp. We are at the Seneca Rocks Discovery Center, which if anybody's in the area, definitely stop by. They have some Squatch and stuff here, and it's really cool. They have a 3D map and stuff, but I want to show you what Seneca Rocks actually is. And apparently the U.S. Navy SEALs do training exercises here, and it's just one of the most recognizable landmarks in West Virginia. And I'm just going to kind of zoom in. Oh, there's some guy climbing there. It's awesome.
This is something that you would see like out west. It's right here in West Virginia. Really gorgeous. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at camp, and we kind of getting everything set up for dinner and everything. It's gonna rain tonight, so that's gonna stink. But we're still gonna try to like drive in therm because we don't want to lose a night. But in the meantime, I splurged a little bit this trip and got a little scratcher. So I'm gonna see how I'm gonna do this live with you guys. If I win anything, it's called Mountain Treasures. I got it because I was hoping that there would be a Bigfoot on there, but there's not. But we are camping, so I'm gonna do the camping one first. Six. I don't know where the numbers are. I don't know how to do this. I have a ticket here. Reveal a West Virginia symbol and win that prize. Okay. 26. 14. Banjo. 28. 7, my lucky number. Wasn't lucky today. Maple leaf was 5. Kayaking. I like kayaking. Nope. Mountain biking. Golden apple. Oh boy. Hiking. Another one I like. Nope. Bees. Don't really like bees. Skiing. Can't ski. Cardinals are cool. And last but not least, Mr. Bear. Don't think I won. Dang. Alrighty, night 2, and what we are doing is leaving base camp right now and hiking up a mountain behind camp. I don't know why we're doing this, but I just got the idea, and you might want to use your light, Sean. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give up on it. And yeah, don't do that. That's the last thing we need. We're gonna go up kind of past our trail camera and head up to the summit of the mountain to see if we hear anything or see anything on the way. That's Mike and Sean. Rebecca and Matt are back at camp.
You go first?
Hold on. One second. Alright, go for it.
I made it. Maybe not the best way, but I made it.
Alright, keep going. This way. Wow, it is dark.
Yeah, you literally can't see your hand right in front of your face. I'm waving my hands right now, but I can't see it.
Yeah, the only reason I could see it through the camera is through this night vision. But the night vision we can't see. So if I don't look at the camera, all I see is, this is, even with the camera light, that's as far, I can't see my hand right there.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I mean, this far.
Mm-hmm.
So like, we are, eerie dark. We're just entering the alpine zone, so I want to show you guys what that means. So, this is kind of cool too, I don't know if it means anything. Here's where we're at. We have, we're walking on ahead, deciduous trees, trees that lose their limbs, and then everything up above us, as you can't see really, but it's all pine, 100% pine. So just changed ecosystems, which is kind of cool. And something else that I noticed, I don't know, I don't think it's anything Bigfoot related, it all looks natural. That was kind of down there, and then this one was over there. But again, I don't know, I think it's natural, but it is interesting to note that this is right at the change of a ecosystem. So, like I said, we went into the hardwood. I'm coming. Hardwood forest. So that's pretty neat. There you are, bud. Hey, beautiful guy. You know what you're doing up on the side of a mountain? Oh, we're not supposed to be up here. I know that much. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, whenever you're ready. Here, try that guy. One of these two looks alright. No, the other way. Yeah, in front of you. Try one of those trees. No. To your... Yeah. No? Do it as loud as you can. We'll be quiet afterwards.
Just one, two?
If you can get two out of it, you could probably only get one though.
That was good?
Yeah, you did the fall and roll.
Well, that's good. Did you catch it on camera?
No, I wish I did.
Oh.
I was gonna show him the little rubs here from a baby bear. That's pretty neat. I don't know if you could see that. Try to back away.
Fall make believe again?
No.
It wouldn't be natural though, no matter how you looked at it.
Baby bear, I believe. It's cool.
That is cool.
Alright. Just getting back to base camp after a nice hike to the summit of the mountain behind camp. And it is a mountain on a molehill, for those of you wondering. And that was awesome. That was exhilarating.
Michael?
Yes.
Matt won't let me have the machete.
Yeah, good.
What do you mean good? I just want to cut some Tostitos. Bucket.
Alrighty, so we are doing our drive and therm technique now. So that is, we're going to be therming out the windows of each vehicle. We have myself and then Mike, Sean, and Matt in the second vehicle. And we are going to be therming out the windows to either side, and then every 15 minutes or so we're
whatever we decide, we're going to stop and do a vocalization. That way we cover a lot of ground. We're doing this because it's supposed to rain tonight, and we already did a nice hike up the mountain, so wish us luck. So we have something on therm, had eye shine, and now there it is in the middle of the trail. I can see it. I don't know what it is. Something large. Looks like a deer. Yep, deer. Let's line it up.
Yep.
Sean, do you want to do a whoop?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it kind of in the in that direction.
This direction?
Yeah, over the embankment there.
Are you guys ready? Yeah.
Whoop! Oh, come on. Give it a little more behind it now.
Should I try again?
Yeah, do it loud.
Sorry. Whoop!
It's the morning of the second day here in the Monongahela National Forest. Mike and his team took the 45-minute drive to town to get supplies. One thing that was not anticipated was the lack of cell phone service. In fact, there was no cell phone service at all. We were deep inside the Green Bank Observatory area, which is a national radio quiet zone, 13,000 square miles of military-based listening for all extraterrestrial communications. Seriously.
We're recording it?
Yeah.
We're over here at the D Havens. We got a tip from the gas station. We're out of firewood. Everything's soaked. Mr.
Hi.
D Haven.
Mr. D Haven.
How are you?
I noticed that purple hole right there with one covered.
This one here or over here?
Over there.
Okay.
How are you, sir?
all?
I'm Mike.
I'm Terry D. Haven.
Nice to meet you, Terry.
Terry, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you. We're from New Jersey. We're camping up in the mountains.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? Mike as well. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Thank you for your hospitality.
guys. Right down here in almost heaven.
Yes, sir.
I just lost my wife a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
And
Yeah,
yeah, we was married 57 years.
God bless you.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
God bless you.
That's awesome.
57 years.
Mr. D Haven, Jude, looks like you have a lot of wood, sir.
Well, me and my son both have an outside. Watch that water don't get you. Camping water.
Have you been here all your life, Mr. D Haven?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been here all my life.
You ever seen a Bigfoot?
No, but I'll tell you what. There's a preacher down the road here. Last deer season, which would have been in November, he was up here on top of Cheat up here, Cheat Mountain, like you're going to go to Elkins.
Yeah.
The first top up the fir top. And he was up in there deer hunting. And bring it on up. You won't have to pack it so far.
That's okay. I gotta get my exercise.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, he was sitting up there, and where he's at is kind of where the wilderness starts.
Sure.
Okay? And he said, he looked out around the hill. He was sitting right up above a deer trail. And he seen this thing coming.
Really?
Big, black, walking on feet like us. Now, he wouldn't exaggerate. Anyway, he said, it must have detected him, and there's this big tree down below him. And he said that thing's got in behind that tree and peek around. And he said he scoped it. He had no intention of shooting it. to see if it was a male or female.
Mhm.
It was a male. Anyway, about that time, the laurel was kind of heavy. You can't see through it.
Right.
You could hear must have been the offsprings of them grunting.
Really?
Grunting noise. And about 2 or 3 days later, there were guys coming from Huttonville. That's coming this way from Elkins. There was 3 of them run across the road in front of them.
Really?
They stopped up here at the store and was telling them that's what they had seen. Not the Green Bank.
So how far do you have to go if you get hurt? Like if something happens and you have to get...
About 38 miles to Elkins.
Jeez.
After meeting Mr. DeHavens, we headed off to meet a witness who we were told has an impressive collection of local casts. He invited us in, and with our entry came a hornet. Feeling bad and having members of our team highly allergic to bee stings, we tried to eradicate the problem. This is before we could even sit down.
Okay, we can chill. This is nice. This is awesome.
Let's just smack you here.
Can't take you anywhere, Matt.
It wasn't me, it was Mike.
Who's next to me?
Yeah, give him a good whack in there. I don't know where he comes from.
Oh, jeez.
That's good.
Oh, he's dead.
I got
Oh, that's good.
just as long as you got the bee.
Yep.
I'm glad he got the bee.
Oh, that's good.
Sorry about the bulb, sir.
That's okay.
Sorry about the balls.
I got 4 or 5. I get on the ship. I don't know. Messing with me or what?
Did they scare? Did you actually see them?
I didn't see them here, but
You
I've
didn't see
seen
'em.
them on the mountain over here.
And what color were they? What did they look like?
Sort of red tint.
Okay.
I got a picture on my phone there.
You have a
It's in my
picture?
pocket. Yeah.
You know.
When did I talk? Not this last time here today, but when did I talk to you last?
Last week sometime.
Well, you asked me when I last heard of
Yeah.
right in the cove right over there. I was down there at the barn.
Mhm.
There's a whoop over there, 2 of them.
Yeah.
Right in that cove. So they're around here.
Oh.
What kind of what did it sound like? A whoop.
Like a slide whistle.
A
The
whistle.
Indians call them whistling mouths. That's
Okay.
what the Indians call them.
Huh.
Because it sounds like a whoop. It sounds like a slide whistle.
Yeah. Oh.
And when they whoop, they kind of go whoop. And that's what it sounds like. It's like,
Yeah.
it sounds like a slide whistle.
Right.
Yeah.
A picture here. Of the one I actually took right out here on the mountain. I didn't take it with this.
Sir, like.
Yeah, these is the ones from right out here on the mountain. Yeah.
Do you
See,
mind if I touch it?
No.
Don't touch it.
No, you can touch them. I don't mind.
I see better with my hands.
Yeah, see?
Put it over.
But look at this one. Now here's one. You can barely see it. Kinda in there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something about these tracks. The camping area where these come from, it poured rain down all day long. And then it was raining all night. And we showed up there
Wow.
2:33 in the morning.
Right.
And it was still raining. These tracks were just made. We just run them out. And I told Cliff that, but you know, of course, you know.
Yeah.
He takes a lot of stuff with a grain of salt.
Right.
But that's okay.
You kind of have to,
You have to.
And here's the smallest one. And actually, this part of it right here is where it stepped and slid a little bit. Actually, the toe's about right there, see?
Right.
But there's the smallest one I got.
Yeah, it looks like it was muddy, like it stepped and then
Yeah.
slid forward.
And it had been raining all day, and we stopped there, and that place had 28 or 30 footprints in it. I only had enough plaster Paris to cast 13 of them with me. But some of them's actually got hair sticking out of them and stuff, because they lose hair off their feet or off their legs and stuff, and sometimes the tracks will have it. But I got some impressive tracks there. I found one right over here that's a monster size one.
Yeah.
Up there developing, you know, flatter feet.
Yeah, now one of these has got, I don't know which one it is, one of these has got a lot of hair sticking out of it.
I think I saw it on this one. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, there's hair on that one. And then it's got some more hair sticking out on a couple places. But now, when the investigators, BFRO, come here. See, I camped with them up here.
Yeah.
I camped with the, I think there was 8 of them. They looked at it and checked it out, and then they was telling me about the hair. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They were telling me about the hair, and they said the hair, these things lose their hair down off their legs because the briars and stuff pulls them off. You know, they're constantly shedding hair. There's one right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
But
So this is your Squatch den then?
what?
It's your Squatch den?
Yeah. Right here's the results.
Right.
He said it's not the orangutan, chimpanzee, and gorilla. It don't even compare to it. It don't even match up. It's some unknown humanoid or animal. But the scientists now believe that it's between Neanderthal and the humans. Somewhere in there. It's a hybrid.
Right.
But right here's the sightings I've had. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow. I like how you document everything.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Right, I do that. I got a book in there. I got over 100 and some
reports
just right around here.
Yeah.
People come to me and I'll ask them about it and stuff. But you know, it's all in being in the right place at the right time.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have the original paperwork you sent?
Well, the paperwork, they sent me an email is what they sent me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was confusing to me, and I'd have to look it up, you know, because this has been how many years ago? 6 years, 7 years ago?
Wow.
It was probably back in 2014.
Yeah.
Or close to it. I'd have to look at these,
Yeah.
the record here in my book and see when they give me the hair, and then I could tell you the exact date. But anyway, they sent an email, and the way it was read, I couldn't make sense of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I contacted one of the BFRO members that lives down on the Outer Banks. And I asked him, and he said, well, send the email to me,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you what it says, because he says we read these all the time. And that's what he told me right there. He said it is Bigfoot. He said it is an authentic hair. You know, that you got.
Yeah. That's cool.
This one right here is from Daniel's Run. That's right there. When you get on that porch and look in that holler right over there on that mountain, that's Middle Mountain, that's where that was found. That was this one here. There's when I found it.
Wow.
Now you look at that track.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Look at that one.
Oh my God.
That was a big boy.
Yeah, it still has grass and stuff, everything in it.
Yeah, that's moss and stuff.
Wow.
But
The goat would be here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, look at the difference in these.
Yeah.
Look, this one's an error. This one's, I think, 19, maybe 19. I got the dimensions somewhere. And then this one's wider and flatter.
Oh. That's quite a hair.
See what I wrote here? She was seen and she was viewed at close range. She was. She stepped right out in front of a car.
Oh.
And the man said it was female because he could see her jugs.
Yeah.
And she had blonde hair like this all over her body. She was just completely blonde. But it had black roots.
And this is the same sample that came back 97% human? And
That's
then
it right there. What I done, I had more than that.
of course, yeah.
I had 3 times that.
Yeah, you got to keep some of it yourself.
I just pulled it apart with tweezers and sent 2/3 of it, and I kept a little bit of it. Okay, now, see this? That's that old farmhouse you was looking at right there.
Right.
Right here's the cabin we're in right now. Right there. See it there?
Yep.
Now this is Google Earth. Let me take you right around the corner of the ridge right here. Let me see. Which way do I go? Oh, okay, this way. Right there. That ridge right there is what I'm on.
You see what he's doing? That's a Bigfoot.
What?
He's bent over, and that's white deer hair all over. He's tearing into a deer. You can see his head and his elbows, his arm, his feet.
I mean...
That's from Google Earth. That's right here.
Where?
I mean, I can't deny that. I mean,
What
it's sure.
the heck is that?
That's Bigfoot, and he's bent over, and he's digging in a deer carcass. That's white deer hair.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's Google Earth.
You know, I found several of them around here. Right here above my spring, there's a female with a baby on her shoulders. You can see it.
Huh.
See? Now you look where he's at. Look at here. Right here, right there's the cabin.
Yeah.
See the cabin? Look at there. He's right on that point. Well, if I go straight above the cabin right here, where's she at? There she is. She's standing there and she's got a baby on her.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. That's exactly what that is. The baby's sitting up on her shoulders. And she's standing there holding it.
Where's the phone?
Well, we're at the top of this observation tower.
Incredible. It'd be nice to see the view, but it's a little foggy.
We're inundated here in fog. But I think this is where our witness said to come to, and I think probably tomorrow night we're gonna come here once the fog moves out, because this is gonna be a hell of a place for a call. And he says that activity here is as recently as last week, so that's good. Easy, Mike. Easy. Easy.
I wonder how many people have boned up here.
Jeez.
Quite a few.
Why? Because the yellow penis
Well,
Looks like Blair Witch.
yeah, absolutely.
So as we took a wrong way going back to base camp, we found this gas line cut. And since it just got done raining, we're gonna go down and check for prints. This is very steep. Whoa! Oh, that's nice. Frog or something? Crystal clear.
There's a gas line running under here, though.
Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't see anything in this anyway, unfortunately. This would be a good place for night ops. We have Therm team up there, group sitting right here. Sucks because there's impressions all over here, but you don't know what it is. Oh yeah, certainly does. Yeah, 100%.
Like all the way through.
I think it came out. It probably came out because the weeds are pushed this way.
Yeah.
So it probably came out that way and went, oh, look at that. It's right over there. Go in this way, I think. You want to go in that way, I'll go in this way.
I'm trying to find the dry slate.
Yeah. Maybe not. Nope. 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 Nope.
You know, it's fucking like snow.
So, it's our second night? No.
Third.
Third night here in West Virginia. We had something planned really cool tonight. However, we had to go get gas because I was running out. I was at a quarter tank, and we certainly would have made it to where we wanted to go. So, we pulled into the local town gas station, which really is nothing. The town has two buildings. One is a gas station, the other is a lumber, diner, pizza shop, and liquor store. So needless to say that they were not open at 9 o'clock on a Sunday. So we decided to go to the next nearest one. We got on their Wi-Fi to get service to go to to find the nearest place, which was 40 miles away in a different state. So we are currently in Virginia, heading back to West Virginia, and we're going to kind of just do our own little thing tonight. I got a couple places that I know we're not going to be able to visit tomorrow, so I want to check them out. And you know what's really cool about it is it was a bit long day today, a very long day. Witnesses and there's a lot of driving, a lot of frustration, but and even coming to all this way to the gas station was frustrating to say the least. But I just got out and we stopped at this kind of overlook thing, and I was just able to I broke out the therm, and we thermed some really cool cattle, and it was really nice. And then I just looked up and you could see every star in the sky. It seemed like the whole Milky Way galaxy you could see overhead, and that just kind of brought me back and was like, oh, not too bad. This is okay. So kind of renewed my spirit for tonight and hopefully the rest of the trip to keep us on our A game and go find some squatches. Alrighty, hello. This is our final full day here in West Virginia, and we did a little something different this trip. I think it's our final trip of the year for 2019. We're close to it, so we did some research before the trip as always, but we decided to come up and do a pretty legit hike, and the views are some of the best in West Virginia from what I've read, and as you can see, we're on. Literally, there's a cliff. I'll show you. If you get scared of heights, look away. Straight down.
Yep.
About 1,500 feet straight down. But this is a really cool, special kind of moment because Rebecca's with me, and she, for those of you that don't know, she suffered a traumatic brain injury back in February and is like 95% blind, and she was able to do this hike. It was not an easy hike. It was 2.5 miles to get up here, 1,500 foot elevation gain, and
That feels amazing.
yeah, it should.
There's like no words. It's incredible.
And this is just, that goes out to anybody that's watching this. You know, you could do anything that you set your mind to. It doesn't matter what you have in front of you and what cards you were dealt. Anything you want to do in life, if you put your mind to it and have enough stamina and just strength, you can do whatever you want.
100%.
So we're gonna poke around up here for a little bit and head back down and get ready for our final night. We have an awesome final night planned for us tonight. So Matt, this is your first time up a place like this, I'm imagining.
Unbelievable.
Right.
Absolutely breathtaking. This is the best part of this trip, is today. For
Yeah.
me, anyway.
For me
This was
too.
what I wanted to do. I wanted to see this. And this is,
You got quite
the
a card.
reward is definitely,
Yes.
the reward is definitely worth, the physical work to get up top was definitely worth the reward of the view.
And this is why we Bigfoot. You know, it's not all about that.
Right. Definitely,
Nature.
definitely, absolutely, hands down, awesome.
Changes your perspective, huh? Oh, they're just going camping in the woods.
Yeah, it does. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little much 5 days for me, but it was definitely worth it. It was more worth it than it wasn't. No question about it. I would definitely do it again. I don't know if I would do it again for 5 days,
Yeah.
but I would do it again definitely for a long weekend.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Time of my life.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, it's our final night here in Monongahela.
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 No.
Monongahela State Forest, National Forest, and we're gonna have to stop. Alrighty, it is our final night here in Monongahela.
No.
Monongahela.
Yeah.
It's our final night here in Monongahela State National Forest in West Virginia, and we are off to a really good area that we saved for the final night. This area that we're going to, the witness that we spoke to the other day, this is where he's found his casts and where he's had reported activity as of like 4 days ago. So we are headed up to that area right now. There's an observation tower up there, so that's going to be the highest point in the area. And there's also a campsite on a ridge line, kind of at the summit of a mountain, which is where the most recent activity has been. So we're going to split up into some teams. We'll figure it out when we get there, and I'm really hoping, I'm stoked for tonight. Like I said, final night in West Virginia, and I think it's going to be a good one. Was that there? Was that there?
Yeah.
It was. Alright, well that's the tower. Better not be a body up here. I thermed the whole area up there. There was nothing that I saw. You could see pretty far down into the trees too, but it's just too windy up there.
Yeah, too windy, too cold.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you hear that? What? That might have been them. I do have something on therm. Yeah, I think it's pretty sure it's them. This is a trail go. Slowly walk down there. What's that? Nice.
Oh, I got it.
That's gonna hurt your hand, bro.
That's alright.
Hold on, let me get out of... I wouldn't stand right there. I'm actually going to take cover behind the car because he's usually much ready to do a tree knock. Alright, whenever you're ready, I guess.
So right now what we're doing is we drove down to the bottom of the road and we're having Sean and Matt walk down. This technique, it's a little unconventional. It kind of goes against the unwritten rule book, but they're basically shining white light into the forest, hoping to elicit some kind of eye shine, maybe get something to react. It might be hunkering down, that thinks it's compromised. So, and if that doesn't work, what we're going to try to do is watch them walk down and use the therm to see if maybe anything peeks out or tries to follow them. So we'll see what happens. It's a little after midnight, about mid-50s right now, so the conditions are bearable, but definitely not ideal if we're trying to hear something. Yeah, I can make out the road pretty clearly.
Again, that is not eye shine, that is...
What?
They're white lights. I'm just saying, I'm telling the camera, everybody watching, it looked like eye shine just popped up on the screen. Letting them know that that's Bravo team coming down the mountain. It looks creepy though. Alrighty, so we have decided to, on our way out here, we didn't get anything up at the top of the hill. On our way out here, we almost hit 87 deer. So they were all in the lower elevations in the fields and stuff. So what we're going to do is drop elevation now and try the same thing. If our witness is correct and he said that Bigfoot eat deer mostly, primarily, then we're going to need to get in the same area that the deer are in, because that's where the Bigfoot are going to be. So we're going to try to find the deer now. Shouldn't be too difficult. Got something on therm. Just walked down this embankment here. There it is. There it is. 2 things on therm. 2 things on therm. I'm gonna guess that they're deer. Looks like 3 maybe. 4. We continued to search the area for a while longer, as we all slowly realized our time in West Virginia was coming to an end, as was the camping season of 2019. This year we ended up in some awe-inspiring places and met some truly amazing people along the way. Stay tuned and be sure to subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and support the show by purchasing merchandise to ensure that we can bring you a 5th season. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching. Signing off, my name is Mike Familant, I was comfortable
and this was
until
my
the roll.
journey in the shadow of Big Red Eye.
I just checked in there. I didn't see any prints. I'm kind of curious of where that road goes, though.
Yeah, it goes all the way down. It opens up again.
Oh, does it?